because somebody has made a lot of videos about me. She calls me a crackhead person. That's fine. Call me a crackhead. But why bring up my children?
Misunderstood.
Okay.
That's why I gave a disclaimer even prior to you coming on the panel that this was not going to be the place that we had those type of conversations.
No, that's why I said I'm going to excuse myself, okay. But I do find it hypocritical.
Two sides to everything, and we can't, you know, we don't know. All of us don't know. So with that being said, this is not, you know, that type of Queen's Court.
Before this woman goes on a whole nother...
No, life is not cyberspace. You're wrong.
I need to
excuse myself now.
Like I said, lie on me simultaneously and continue talking and do not allow me a chance.
Real life.
That is very strange and ridiculous. No. You don't set the pace for me speaking. What you're going to do is you're going to go on mute as I did.
I said my piece.
You were speaking.
A great day.
Allow me to speak.
They try to yell and try to discredit you, and this is why I said it's very hypocritical.
No, I'm not trying to discredit you. I'm trying to get you to shut up so I can speak.
You don't tell me to shut up. Real life, you're so
you don't speak over me. I just allowed you about 3 minutes of rant to speak and said nothing. You just lied to me several times. You're not going to erase me. I'm going to take my time and say what I have to say to you, and that's the way that's going to go. You like to make this a me thing, and I think a lot of your behavior is based on your drug use. This is why it comes up. Okay, now let's talk about your children. Let me explain to you what I said about your children. I said, again, I want to make sure I'm clear. What I said about this person's kids is that I felt sorry for anybody who took this much energy stalking a person on the internet when they have other responsibilities, AKA your kids, period. Okay, bitch, stop lying. Stop lying. Now you come up here and say, I'm going to remove myself, but let me say 55 things directly about this woman and not speak to her. You came into the chat and all you did was talk about that. I ignored you. I saw you. I knew you were talking to me, you silly degenerate. But for some reason, you keep talking to me and I ignored you. So you jump your ass up here and play yourself. Now, I don't care what your issue is with me. Okay? I don't care that you're mad because your beloved Suge was being polite to me on a panel after we had a falling out and after you stalked me. I said that I thought it was crazy that you behaved that way. You don't like the truth? Then stay the motherfucker away from me, you psycho bitch.
I wasn't on that panel when you talked about my kids. I heard the replay. And you said that my children irritate you, and you went on about it. And you're just trying to appeal to the masses right now.
You're not telling me what the fuck I'm trying to do. See, what I'm trying to do is address
No. What you're trying to do...
Do not tell me. Speak your piece. Don't tell me what I'm trying to do.
When you mentioned my kids. And the problem is your lies are coming apart. I spoke when you mentioned my kids.
What lies?
Right to.
What lies?
You tried to cover it up like, oh, she's on the
No. I'm asking you what lies.
You lied about being stalked. I do not stalk you. I caught the replay of you saying my children irritate you. You specifically spoke on my daughter.
You irritate me. Tell me what I lied about.
I don't need... but my children are young, and you don't have any business talking about them.
I don't give a fuck about your opinion, about my opinion, about our children.
Okay, so this is why I spoke about real life is not in
misdirected energy.
So all of you,
and you did stalk
out of line,
liar.
You do not talk about my kids, and I have the screenshot of that video.
Why don't you do me a favor? Why don't you go make another video with my name in it and put your whole folder, psycho? Go ahead and do me that. That's out.
I love your deflection.
This is not about you.
The problem. I don't care about your emotions. When you speak about my kids, I will always...
I'm talking about you right now, and I'm telling you...
I'm talking about my kids. You can talk about me. You can call me whatever you want.
Yeah, I feel sorry for anybody who has to rely on you for anything. I do.
But it's none of your business. But this is the
you know what's really interesting?
Real life, not in cyberspace.
No,
I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to speak over you.
Yeah, just this is not a place of resolution. Something that there's been in-depth situations that have happened and transpired. That this is not the place where that's going to be resolved. So what's going to happen? But this is not the place, misunderstood. You can't have a conversation.
Like, I'm just like, I've only spoken out when it came to my kids. That's what I'm saying.
I brought it up again. You came up here to talk about it. Don't get mad.
No. But I'm just saying,
the conversation.
Real life, not in cyberspace. I'm not going to have an unintelligent conversation with you, but you know,
those are the only ones you're capable of having.
All right, whatever.
But when you know it's not going to go anywhere, why continue to even attempt to have a conversation?
I did ask in the first place because I
gave a disclaimer in the beginning, dear. I was like, we're not here to try to resolve everything. That's like unrealistic.
No, but I'm saying that.
Go ahead.
Never mind. I digress. Just never mind. Whatever she says is right. There you go.
You are digression personified. I mean,
that's being passive aggressive. So let's be realistic that this is not the place where we're going to have a magic wand that's going to make everything right and everybody's going to get along and we'll be able to resolve the issue. So when I put the disclaimer out there in the beginning that that's not going to happen, you have to make a concerted effort to understand that this is not going to be the place where you're going to get the answers that you're looking for. It's basically throwing gasoline on a fire that's already existing.